Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, to something a little different today. Today I'm going to be putting together this computer. So just a quick budget build. I don't have a graphics card for it yet. I did get this. These 120 gigs are on sale for like super cheap. I picked up this motherboard, CPU, and RAM all together. Used, of course. It's an i5 30. What is it? Focus. I think it's a 3470. 3450. And 16 gigs of RAM. Again, no graphics card yet. That's to come. And the case is an Evga DG-7. Also on sale for incredibly cheap. It was like 40 bucks Canadian, which isn't too bad. Just a Evga 450. Obviously bronze. Still comes with a 3-year warranty, so they're still pretty good. And a Deepcool Maelstrom 120T AIO. So I'm going to start building this thing, and maybe I'll bring you guys along for the ride. Thanks. So I figure I'll just do a quick unboxing of everything, and we'll see how it goes. Just because, well, people seem to like unboxings for some reason. I don't mind them. Yes, I'm using a flathead screwdriver. Ooh, this is a black case. I'm actually almost tempted to go pick another one of these up. My computer case is very old. As you can see, it's actually 2 different colors of white now. Do I need to flip you upside down? Or can I just lift you out? It's hard to do one-handed. Let me get it out, and I'll be right back. So as you can see, it's pretty roomy. It does have the shroud for your power supply, and it does have holes in it so that air can flow. It does come with 2 fans, that's nice. I didn't know if it did. I thought it only may have come with 1. And your bag of stuff, USB 3, your front ports. So I guess now I'm gonna start putting it together. So it actually comes with a vertical riser bracket, obviously your standoffs and just some screws, your back piece for the power supply, it's a cool sticker, some books. And yeah, I guess I got to figure out where all my standoffs are going to go and start assembling. So I've moved up onto my chair in order to get a better working surface, because I don't really have a good working surface at the moment. As you can see, I moved the back fan to the front because now we're going to install the water cooler. This is like I said before, it's a Deepcool Maelstrom 120. It's probably one of the cheapest water cooling AIOs you can buy. I've been running one in my file server now for like a year, and I haven't had any issues. So you got all your brackets, the pump, fan. The fan's got a blue LED in it. Your rad. It's actually not a half bad unit, so I'm going to go and install it now. Now, if you've never done a water cooling AIO before, they're actually super simple. So this just goes onto the back, oh that's dark, of your motherboard. This one is actually a pretty handy little kit. It's got these little caps that actually, oh, what's that little screw, lock the screws in place. So I'm going to assemble that real quick and be back in a second. So in the case of these ones, you actually have the AMD side facing you and the Intel side facing the actual motherboard. So let's see here, and it's just as simple as lining it up with your holes. There you go. You do then have to mount your brackets up to your pump, and then it's time to put the pump in. So normally at this step you'd see people blobbing their motherboard with some good thermal paste. Mine is, well, completely empty. And they do come with thermal paste on them. Obviously, it's not the best. It's usually pretty cheap, but it's doable. So anyways, take off your plastic. Always check to make sure there's no leaks, nothing's leaked out, and then go ahead and install it. So now that it's in place, throw your screws on that actually hold it down to the bracket. And then once those are on, install your rad and fan. I'm going to set this up as a push to push out the back. And just like that, it is in. I really wish these were swapped. I didn't want to turn it around because then the Gamer Storm logo would be upside down, and pretty sure it lights up. I can't remember. This does have LEDs, like I said, they're blue. So I'm going to end up plugging the pump into the CPU header, which is up here. I think there's 2 of them actually. So I might use both of them. One for the fan, obviously one for this guy. These 2 front fans, there's a header down here at the very bottom. There's one at the very top. So I'm going to have to split it. Hopefully I can try to hide the wires. They don't seem very long. So I guess we'll see. So just like that, there was actually a nice hole in between these 2 that I could run the cables. Run it up and behind, plug it in, run it up and behind. This one, I wish there was a hole here, but there isn't one. Might go this way. This hole actually seems a little bit closer. The fan, unfortunately, the pump wiring, unfortunately, is on this side. So I have to go up and around. Just kind of stuffed up in there for now. We'll clean it up after I go to put in the power supply, because we've got to run the big giant power supply in up there, and I will be back in a moment. So the power supply, an EVGA 450, nothing special. Just it's non-modular, but for the price, you really can't complain. I did want to go modular, but I won't be keeping the system, so I don't really care that much. Comes with your power cable, manual, and then of course the power supply itself. Again, non-modular. And my bag of screws. Oh, they're actually taped onto it. So this is the beast here. There we go. Pretty small little guy, actually. About same size as normal. But again, not modular. So I'm going to get that thing in and maybe start some clean wiring. Remember, these cases are a little bit different than at least what I'm used to with the old ones. You can basically just slide your power supply in and then use the bracket to hold it in place. So there we go for the backside. I've got a Samsung, just a 500 gig, had it laying around, 7200 RPM. Well, that's actually not a bad half bad drive. As a storage drive and a boot drive, the Kingston 120 gig SSD. And that's all about there is to that. Obviously, it's not the cleanest install. I always say, don't be afraid of a little bit of a mess, just because not everybody has the budget or the sponsorship of the crazy YouTubers. So, you know, a little bit of mess here and there is fine. And so with that, we're all done. We got the water cooler in. We got everything plugged in. As you can see, we're missing a major part, the graphics card. Still working on that. Got to pick one up. Wiring's not the prettiest, but I'm fine with that. The one issue that I have with this case, I kind of just realized, is that these 2 fans have no pull from the top, no pull from this side. They also don't pull from the bottom. They only pull from this side of the case. Just through some slits on this side of the case, which is a little strange and probably a little restrictive. The 2 of them should be more than enough for the system though, so we should hopefully be good on that end. And with that, that'll be it for this video. Feel free to follow us and maybe give this video a like. Let me know what you want me to do with this thing. It is going to be up for sale as soon as I get the graphics card in. We'll also do a video of a quick benchmark. It's an i7 3770, 16 gigs of RAM. Hoping to pick up a 770. Gotta clean that motherboard off a little bit, de-dust it. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Bye.